Does acupuncture hurt? That is the #1 question I'm asked. So today I volunteered myself to answer that question. And I've got my hands up in the air like this because I am a healthcare professional. So I've just washed my hands and I need to keep a clean field. I've already swabbed the area that I'm going to needle, or the needle site. So we're going to say one of these alcohol swabs. And at least in the United States, I can vouch for the fact that our needles come in vacuum sealed packs. They're pre-sterilized. I opened this one already because honestly, this is my third take. I keep filming it in such a way that you can't see my arm in the shot. So sad, Joe. Anyhow, this is the guide tube. Not all of my colleagues use it. I do. I'm going to try to do it with and without. I have, oh my gosh, that is so funny. There's a mosquito and I get all these jokes about mosquitoes doing acupuncture, or that, some of my friends who believe in reincarnation ask if I was maybe a mosquito in a past life. So anyhow, so I've chosen my point and I'm just going to put the guide tube where I want to make the insertion. And I usually breathe in and out, and that's it. It's in. Honestly, like, I knew that it went in, but it wasn't a pain sensation. It's not anything I would describe as pain. And then when the needle's standing bolt upright, perpendicular, that is a good insertion. The chi, we say, is grabbing the needle. Okay. So usually when we remove the needle, we make it quick and we like to close up the hole either with a cotton ball, or I use a cotton tip swab. And I'm just being overly cautious here. You can't even see the hole that's bleeding. Okay. Now, admittedly, I am not good at not using the guide tube. This is my third take, and thank goodness it didn't get in in the final cut. But I'm going to try to not make my muscles resist the needle. And the only difference between the tube and the tube is that you can see it when going in. So I don't know if psychologically that causes my muscles to tense up more, but sometimes the muscles will resist so much that the needle doesn't get grabbed by the chi. And it flops. So let that be a lesson to students, acupuncture students. There we go. Da, 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 da. Can't touch my glasses. I don't wash my hands. Okay, that's a good insertion. Tubeless. The chi is grabbing the needle. It's bolt upright. It's perpendicular, and I can take it out. I'm being luxurious there. Usually, I immediately have something to clot the blood, like a cotton ball or a cotton swab. Yeah, but again, can't see the hole. No bleeding. Now, does that mean that there's never any bleeding? No, sometimes there is. And honestly, if you're a hemophiliac, you can't have acupuncture ever, ever, ever. So they're the one type of person who cannot have acupuncture. Hemophiliacs are people who for whatever reason, maybe they're on blood thinners. I don't know, and their blood just doesn't have the ability to clot right away. So acupuncture would be contraindicated for them. But for the vast majority of people who don't have a rare disorder and have not descended from some European line of kings and queens where they were inbred to have that genetic trait of hemophilia, was it the Tudor line in England? Acupuncture is okay for you. I've even needled a child as young as 3 years old. Yeah, I've seen babies and infants needled who've had severe burns, and it immediately calmed them down because it just kicked in all those endorphins and painkillers. So does that answer your question now? I can put some pictures of my bunnies. I don't want to exploit them, so if I don't have to needle them, I try not to. Although they don't mind it, I'm pretty good at getting it past their defenses, Everything is, all the superficial and fine touch receptors are very sensitive right on the surface of your skin. So as long as you get past that really quickly and lightly and you don't hammer it in, you're not going to cause undue stress or a negative reaction to the needling. You have nothing to be afraid of, even if you have fear of needles. Seriously, it's nothing like a hypodermic needle, which is intended to draw fluids or inject fluids. So they're intending to go for a vessel, we kind of try to, you know, squeeze our way between things. See you on the next video. Any confusion? Why do I have my hands like this? Well, because I'm a I'm a healthcare professional. Healthcare.